We're under a severe weather alert. Henri getting closer to Block Island this morning, and we've got some heavy rain moving through the southern half of Rhode Island and around Block Island this morning as well. I want to take a look at our live radar here this morning. You can see that counterclockwise spin around the center of Henri as that storm is making its way northward towards Block Island. And just got some video in. I'm not going to be able to show it just yet, but we will here from Ballard's, which is everybody that's been to Block Island knows Ballard's. The owner there sending some video of the second floor, those angry seas and the winds whipping out on the island, and that's certainly taking the brunt of Henri, a strong tropical storm, but those stronger winds are going to be pushing into the rest of Rhode Island here throughout the morning. So those numbers, power outage numbers, 9,000, we expect that number to continue to climb.
Yeah, because what's going through Block Island right now, that is expected to continue to push further off to the north. So if you are on the mainland in Providence or Narragansett or anything like that, what you are seeing out of Block Island right now, you're going to be seeing that coming up over the next couple of hours. So definitely those numbers for those power outages expected to go up. And
that's right. Let's take a look at our wider view with our live radar here, our tropical satellite showing the approach of Henri and that turn just within the last hour or so to more of a northwest direction. You can see the path of the center of Henri there. That's the historical path that it's taken on its route up to Rhode Island. So we're looking at it making a beeline towards Block Island and potentially making landfall in the southwest corner of our state. That brings us into high impact conditions all across Rhode Island and into parts of southeastern Massachusetts too. So these are sustained winds, 30-40 miles per hour, and gusts between 40 and 50, even some 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts already out on Block Island, and those stronger winds are starting to move further inland too. So we are looking at the peak gusts so far in New Shoreham at about 61 miles per hour, Narragansett gusting over 50. The tropical storm warning in effect for all of Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts, and Connecticut, and this replaced the hurricane warning that was up for the coastal areas. With the storm downgraded to a strong tropical storm, those hurricane watch warnings were dropped. So looking at a flood watch, the heavy rain that you see moving through right now leading to the potential for some flash flooding. We still have that storm surge warning in effect too. The surge happening right now as Henri approaches, and that's led to some flooding. Our Newport Harbor camera showing in the rain and the wind. Look at the trees going in the winds this morning. Northeast 22 miles per hour. Providence with the rain falling and the winds continuing to amp up there. 24-mile-an-hour sustained winds from the northeast still. So the potential for the heavy rainfall, 2 to 4 inches in Rhode Island. As far as the winds, with the track of the storm right over our area, we've got that likelihood of tropical storm force winds. We haven't seen them yet northern Rhode Island, but as the storm lifts over land, those tropical storm force winds are expected for eastern Connecticut, Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts. These are the areas where we expect to see the majority of the power outages. Unfortunately, that's centered right over Rhode Island. So noon today, heavy rain, embedded thunderstorms, damaging wind gusts expected to be ongoing as Henri lifts further over us. We're expecting to see some of that heavy rain even into the mid and late afternoons, continuing well inland. You'll see less rain as you head east. 6 o'clock this evening, we may be through with the worst of the rainfall, but expecting to see lingering showers and gusty winds. 9 o'clock this evening as the storm moves out, the threat of those damaging wind gusts will be diminishing, but do plan on the threat of damaging winds, power outages, flooding next several hours through the afternoon expected. And we've got to keep an eye out for isolated tornadoes. That's not unusual with these landfalling tropical systems. So rain, wind continuing this afternoon, temperatures holding in the 70s. Tonight we are expecting to see lingering showers. Not much change in the temperature, still 70 to 75, and still some gusty south winds, 10 to 25 miles per hour in the 7-day forecast. So tomorrow's not a washout. We'll see some dry times, but we also have the risk as Henri is starting to move back eastward that we could get more showers and downpours at 84 degrees for a high. It's going to be hot and humid, and the temperatures continue to climb middle of the week. If you're without power Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to be uncomfortably hot with high temperatures near 90 and that high humidity. There is some relief by early in the weekend as the humidity drops and the temperatures cool. Updated forecast. Brittany and I working on online throughout the day at WPRI.com.